The main weapon against a Negro is a Negro. No more heroes. Just screaming hobos look like zombies on the other side of the road. While the unconscious rappers influence jury. But no gold to hold, no farmland to grow our own, but swear they kings with the pen. With all the dope they sold. In an aggressive but impressive tone to have our houses turned far from a home. I wish there was a Spider-Man to swing on all you reptilian hoes dressed in Gucci designer male clothes on the web phones. Tell these kids to stick to a code, they leave their case code. But be flexing with the Smith & Wessons to leave they ops froze. Now they miles away from home, cause they case closed. Stuck in a cage all alone, wishing there was loot to break through that prison stone. But he can't. So he tried to call up Peter. But that nigga don't ain't had the spidey senses to answer a nigga phone. He just wonder why his woman can't find clothes to put on her son. But got a half an ounce of Mary Jane in the backwood to roll a blunt. Oh, them food stamps hit different when you got them purple runts. Oh, she about to munch. Then pose like Ice Spice on IG. Hashtag ass look nice. IG post so sticky it catch the next brokey to be her next munch for lunch. With a side of tea like her body be. Ironically, the broke ain't seen his kids in about a week. He 23. Two baby tea ladies blocked the pursuit to make Mrs. Munch number 3. Cause his pull-up game strong but pull-out game weak. A few weeks go by, her dot was missing that ink. Now he looking at the Doctor Strange, cause he tell him they 6 weeks deep. 9 months later, baby crawling out of belly. Now 3 times in one night you hear weep, while one just trying to eat, one just trying to sleep, and one can't catch a break cause his money he can't keep, cause that child support on him like venom. And them bell bottoms didn't come with a ring. Ding, he had an idea to be a vulture. He grabbed some Red Bull to grow some wings. He tell Miss Munch, you should've closed your cat, woman, cause I ain't coming back. Now it's another kid without a hero or a father to lead him through these streets, and the cycle repeats, like with a radio playing songs filled with bitches. Shaking ass for cash, fuck your baby dad, niggas killing with switches. And your typical dope dealing to make it look appealing, these villains are poisoning our people. A poison so lethal you can serve it with a teaspoon and a needle in a haystack. Our day stack with words we hear on and on, we addicted. To beat crack our black, when she break her back, he watch it go up, down, front and back, they under a spell. But they can't tell, cause all they wanna do is have fun and dance for real. Distract themselves from this adult lifestyle. But hey, at least he not in jail. But I guess our reality's on lock. But perception is the key. So you can see what you wanna see, but ain't enough heroes where I be. But the real question is, family, when we gonna save our community? Boom.
Man, y'all, Minor could have run on me today. Talking about, so you think you somebody now, huh? Duh. I been that bitch. But then it's like a flick of the switch, and the light that brought that confidence goes into the ditch, and the darkness of my fear swallows me, and now I'm stuck in the pits of my demons and intestines. My grandma said have faith even in tests and in trials, but I can't even digest this talent that these people keep telling me about. This self-doubt, these insecurities are clogging up my arteries. Can somebody please throw me a tongue? So I can finally move with confidence and finally feel like I'm the shit. And then it's like a flick of the switch. And I remember that there is magic in my DNA. And God was like, look at the flick of the witch, and made me with a magical touch, I imagine. So why do I keep saying, but I don't feel strong enough. Now God has to knock me upside my head. And he actually does break a leg and crack that fearful crush from under me and puts me on my knees and knocks me off my high horse and then puts me on a higher throne. Because my home is no longer the home that I'm living in. I'm slithering in the hands of the potter that has molded me into an invincible creature. I gotta admit, my light switch had a glitch, my light switch had a glitch, my light switch had a glitch. Something was wrong with its features. But I didn't forget to pay the light bill to the home of my confidence, y'all. I'm even shopping less. I don't have to hide behind the mask of these clothes, because now I'm clothed with reassurance. I affirm myself, even in my mistakes and in my sloppiness. You can go to gullythoughts.com and you can shop till you drop and cop this drip, but you can't copy it. You might try to, and you'll highlight my light and press copy paste, but the font might be different because I'm a little bit more bold. Go ahead and underline my soul because I stand out with no handouts, and I'm looking out in the stands at my fans with their hands out, about to snap, about to clap, about to wrap their arms around me with their validation. But I have to validate me first. So I killed that inner critic and I put him in the hearse. So let's go back to that second verse. I don't just think I'm somebody. I know I'm somebody. And as soon as I step to this mic, y'all knew too. Gully.
In the beginning was a spoken word, and the word was with God, and the word was God, and then that word became flesh, and so I guess that makes me poetry in motion, miraculously moving, metaphysically, mathematically, making musical memories, marrying mind and matter, meaning infinitely one. See, I'm mastering my mind, cause I constantly acknowledge that divine mastering mind. That divine feminine that gave birth to my divine masculine. From the holiest of holies is where you'll find the grand architect of this grand design. You see, sometimes the signs are sublime, but if you read in between the lines, you'll find the creatress of the greatest masterpiece of all times. And I am honored to play my part in this beautiful creation of art, and how ironic we find that word art in the middle of the word heart, because that's where all forms of creative expressions are born, including this poem, God is a Poet. And it's so amazing the way that God writes words on invisible pages that manifest as dreams. The way God created my body, the heavens and the earth, with hands that are unseen. I mean, on the same stream of life that my light has its being, God lives, moves, and has its being. From the unseen to everything that is seen, it's all a perfect expression of God's poetical rhyme scheme, which truly means that when I'm looking at you all, I'm looking at God. Because we were all made in the image and likeness of, and furthermore, God is, therefore I am, and that's how I know for sure that God is a poet. It's simple. It's because I am. And as above, so below. And as within, as without. So without a doubt, the kingdom has come. And the enter is to realize that we are the kings and queens that have come, and we can no longer remain blind, deaf, and dumb to the knowledge of our higher self. I'm talking about the knowledge of our true self. I'm talking about that whole, complete, and perfect self. I'm talking about that powerful, harmonious, rich, and royal self of which we ought to be, or become, which is really a journey of being as we were in the very beginning, children of the Most High, remembering that there is only one